Welcome back to Timberborn. Today, I think, is the terraforming day. This will probably take me an absurd amount of time to complete, unfortunately, just because I would kind of like to work a lot of the map, because there are certain things that I kind of want to build up and create. I would like to get a dedicated place terraformed for the pine trees, for the maple trees, so probably their own districts of such, kind of like this. But I guess I didn't break this into a district. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Because the zipline just kind of make it. I don't know. I might. But we're going to go ahead and get the pine trees together. We're going to get the maple trees together. Are those not... Okay, never mind. So I'd like to start getting... probably even going to get this terraformed. Along with this, you know, start working on this little area. Get it fleshed out. Because I need to start building the housing district, you know, or where I'm going to build that at. So I kind of need to work on a lot of terraforming just to get everything together. So, unfortunately, that's going to take not just a lot of time to plan, a lot of time to get situated. But thankfully, it shouldn't be too bad. We have a drought coming up, so I can literally tear this down and work on all of this real quick. Which is what I'm going to just do, because I don't have any other water source work to do at this current moment, so we'll be good with that. I would like to get the bad water rig up for that. I don't know if I'll do that now. That I'm going to make its own district. Same thing with, like, that metal farm area. It'll be a district as well. I'm still kind of thinking of how I want to do zipline stations a little bit. Not 100% sure, since I can't connect them like I discovered. So that kind of sucks. But I am going to try to see if I can't make, well, even though I have to place more of them to make certain, what's the word? Make straight lines to make more direct routes. I will do that. Because these aren't really the straightest, quickest routes back and forth for things. So I think I might play with that as well. Trying to get those. Because, you know, this kind of just goes out of the way over here. As opposed to a straight across run. So I need to kind of think about that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with this terraforming. And hopefully it won't take me forever. So I'll be back. Oh my god, I spent an ungodly amount of time terraforming. Like, oh wow. Like, it looks pretty. I'm pretty satisfied with the way it's come out. But oh my god, it took forever. Like, based on, I think I've done like 20 cycles or something. This took literal weeks of me being able to play and do this. Like, yeah, we're at 300 bots have been created total. Did I say 300? 3,000. So yeah, there's, yeah, 400 bots available. Like 79, 80 currently don't have jobs as I've been trying to figure everything out. Like, oh my god, it has been insane, but also amazing at the same time. I have the entire map terraformed, like literally the whole map. I've either stripped off mountains, stripped off hills, you know, cut everything up to make it kind of match some of the old terrain with cutting it kind of back and together with some other parts. But yeah, I know some of these little plateaus I'm going to turn into little wind farms, which I think will be kind of cool.
Like a couple of these are marked like that. I just know that farms are going to go over here. This is going to be like a terrace of like farms and all of the crop stuff. So like, you know, sunflowers, potatoes, wheat. I haven't exactly thought about the water crops yet. Because I'm kind of thinking of just keeping this little area. Flood maybe this kind of area a little bit to allow the water crops to be done. Maybe do it like one side will be, you know, like I'm probably going to overbuild all this stuff, but like it's kind of cool to have it overbuilt and underbuilt, because if you underbuild it, then you're kind of like in that problem space of trying to make just enough to get what you're trying to get done. But yeah, no, I'll probably do like one side will be cattails, and I'll probably like carve out a little section over here and make a spatter dock or whatever. Whichever one takes longer. So the spatter dock probably on this side, and that'll be cattails on the right. But I do think I'm going to build another battery bank over here by like building up walls and just kind of building some, not terrain, but build up some walls and do what I did over here for the main battery, because that sometimes doesn't actually last that well. There are times where that is actually like draining. It has actually ran out, so my God knows how much power. Yeah, my battery charge of 700,000 horsepower is kind of not enough to run my stuff, and I'm going to be adding more to it when I finish everything, so oops. But I ran out of wood so many times trying to build all of this that I just came up here and built all of the farm stuff first. All of the tree farming was built first, just because I needed the wood so badly. I'm going to try and do some decorations around things a little bit as well, but all my stuff is pretty much taken care of. I can't really think if I've missed anything in my massive terraforming operation that I didn't talk about. I set the area where the housing block will be, because I'm not going to have a ton of normal beavers when I have robots to kind of do everything. So the housing block's probably going to be about that big. Maybe just maybe a couple more, but we're running 500 bots, or 400 bots, 500 of the total population. But there is something I actually am going to work on that will probably take a little bit of time to do. It'll probably be something I have, I guess, building in the background. Is I'm going to build like a reservoir over here to hold, and it's, I mean, you know, I'm going to make it, because I want it to tower, not necessarily tower, but I want it to be way higher than even the battery bank and stuff. Like the highest point on the map, practically. So I need to go probably a little bit higher than that, even, to make it higher than everything else. Because I kind of want it to be like this nice big reservoir sitting over here. And then I'll put like pumps and stuff to discharge it on the levels, and set up all the, you know, fancy new triggers and stuff that we have for, what is it called? The automation tier of stuff. Well, I guess tab would be a better. But we want to get that done, hopefully, maybe, sort of. But I know for the next one, we're definitely going to probably work on setting up the food, because realistically, the only food that's kind of happening is here. Which is like, okay, not really great. And whatever kind of gets... Because we're using like almost all of the stuff along this river. And then, you know, half or less of that, depending on what it is. Potatoes? Can't talk. Potatoes seem to be something that go really fast, but that's also because I'm using the potato recipe, I think, in my fuel, if I am correct. Since it makes 30 fuel with 2 water, 2 potatoes, well, you know, why not? I don't know what the most efficient use of making that is, and I haven't done the math on it, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I am very, very pleasantly happy with the way all the terraforming has gone. I'm going to be trying to build an actual network hub Like, I think the way I'm thinking about trying to set up this network for zip lines, it's going to be kind of insane a little bit, because I want to have, like, each, like, terrace will have a drop point, you know, or something like that. And I kind of want, like, the drop point to be, I guess, things kind of be uniform and not, you know, I want them to be able to, like, bypass other things, too. So, you know how, like, this one you have to go around? Like, this one you have to go over and around to get over here? I'll probably, like, take that out and then run more towers. So I kind of want to try and make straight line shots around everything, because this one right now just goes way up, over, bends, like, have that be its own station that goes in, and have the other things that connect from here go and run down that center line. So there's a little bit of, like, tweaking I definitely need to do. But I set up the zipline stations the way they are right now, just to kind of get them over to where they are. So it wouldn't... I feel like that was the greatest thing this game has ever added, is the ability for them to travel faster. And not even because I'm bad at, like, separating districts and whatnot. Because I don't really like having... I don't find that the district multi-mechanic works very well. Or at least I maybe just be too stupid to do it correctly, which I wouldn't put it past. But it's coming along pretty good. So I think next episode is definitely going to be setting up the farm. The farm. Yeah, no, I'm right. Setting up the farming terraces. And then going and doing... like, all crops will be set up. And maybe I'll build the housing area. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because this, you know, stuff has been going on for a long time now, and I kind of want to wrap this up and move on to, like, the Iron Teeth. Because I do kind of, like, want to play with them a little bit, too, with the 1.0 stuff. Especially because the new 1.1 update has been on experimental for almost a month now, which means that's going to be coming out here soon, which... Oh, God, all the new mechanical stuff. Which maybe it'll come out before I finish the dam here, which would help a lot, because the new trigger thing that they put in for, like, the new, like, impermeable walls and things like that will be incredible. So I hope that maybe they'll come out in the next couple days while I'm doing this, so who knows. But that'll be all for this one. My massive terraforming project is just... wow. Satisfied, but still got work to do, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.